Go pick some mussels today. Look at my mussel picker. We're walking along the beach. Look how beautiful. It looks just like a tree, like the ocean just built that like that. You can see that very well. Just art. Oh, you ready to forge the river?
I don't know.
Let's go over here. Doesn't look too bad. Nah, he's good. It's a lot better than it was the other day. Let's go this way a little bit. These boots have a leak in it. My foot just got wet. Yep. Well, there's the rocks we're going to try to get them on over there. See some over here, but they don't look very big. Turn your back on the ocean. I got my wife right over there watching for me. So there's quite a few of them on here. I don't know about these upper ones. So you're supposed to get the upper ones though. They don't filter the dirt as much as the sand. Well, tide's coming back in already. There wasn't much of a slack tide there, but we got, I don't know, see, I had a couple dozen, I suppose. I like the medium-sized ones. I don't like those real big ones. Kind of gritty, tough, kind of gizzard. But here you can see how many there are. This is not a real good patch here, but it's the only stuff I can get to because of the tide that we're on. You can see there's just tens of thousands. If you look out to those rocks, all these rocks right here, there, all that, those are just full, covered with mussels. Basically free of the taking as long as you have a shellfish license. Another thing, before you come out, you have to call the biotoxin hotline of Oregon here and see if they're in season all year long. Let's make sure they don't have any demonic acid or something that could hurt you. So, but there's my bride over there somewhere talking to somebody, petting a dog. And I think we're going to call that a day here. But still a nice sunny day for January the 21st, 22nd. Well, we're back to the house. Here's our catch for the day. Now you can see they have a lot of this hair on here. We call that the beard. That's what they attach themselves to the rocks with. Also, we have a lot of barnacles on them, like this thing here, which we're gonna get off of there. So what I usually do, and I've seen other guys do, and it seems to work pretty well, is He's got a couple of them. This one's got some on it too. You just kind of rub them together. These are awful big though. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that one. Let me go. All right, here's a little bit easier. I'm gonna just rub them like this. And you can see how it comes off of there. These have some really extra big barnacles on them. There we go. So there's that beard. You just kind of take it and wiggle it down towards the front of the mouth of this thing. Comes out. And that one we'll just stick in the basket. And we'll wash them off pretty good in a minute here. This one looks pretty good too. A lot of work, really. One thing too, hose them off real well. If you don't, just a little bit of that grainy stuff will get into the mussel when you eat it. It's on the dinner table. This just has some on the outside. Not too bad. Get these things cleaned up. Some of them are going to have a little bit of this, I just call it hair on there, which is some organic stuff, but I just like to scrape it off. This makes it look a little bit better. Not like you're eating string or... one thing you want to really make sure is, these I know are really fresh, so it's not a big issue, but they can be dead, and if they are dead, you can tell. I don't know if you can see this one, but see how it's open just a little bit right there. So you just tap on it a little bit. Sometimes they close real fast. You can see that one just starting to close. More. If they close, then they're alive, so that's still a good one there. But if they're open, just toss them out. We probably won't be eating these until tomorrow either, so probably what we'll do is, again, before we cook them, we'll take them out and check every one of them, make sure they're closed, still in good shape. And what we're going to do is, I brought some salt water from the ocean in the bucket that came in, and I'll keep them in that overnight till tomorrow. You can use like a coarse ground salt if you want. Put it in with some water, cover them up for the night, put them in the refrigerator, and they'll be just fine. So I think we pretty much got her all together here. That should be about it. I think we'll eat them tomorrow. Looks good. Looking forward to it. And see how it turns out. Well, today's the day. I went out and did some crabbing this morning. Didn't do very well, so I had to go down to the docks and I bought some crab. My wife and I just bought one. It's going to go along with our mussels today. So we're going to just steam them today in some boiling water with a little bit of Old Bay. See how that turns out. Usually pretty good. It's been about 10 minutes. Let's see what they look like. Oh boy, don't they look good? Oh, cover got steamed up. Well, that's part of dinner tonight. Next comes the mussel. So here we go. We're going to dump them in. Oh no, I'm going to dump them in this way. We're going to steam them for about 6 or 7 minutes, I'm guessing. Oh, got to put the garlic in there. Just put about that much. We'll stir them in about 3 minutes. And over here we have some, is this rice pilaf, hun?
Yes, sir.
Does that look good?
Chives for the
Some chives there.
mussels.
We have the fresh crab, little salad, and we got some French bread someplace that we're gonna have along with it. Okay, it's been about 7 or 8 minutes. Let's see. I stirred it 2 or 3 times to make sure they're all looking good. They look good. So anyway, here, hon, you can hold this. Watch out, that's really hot. Take this out and drain some of this water.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, they look yummy.
All right, I'm going to pour them into this other bowl.
It went off.
It's okay. Oh, let's see. Where's the butter that I pour on there? Up here. Now we're going to get some garlic butter. Pour over the top of all of that.
There's no picture.
And we're ready to eat.